True.
Smokey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Smokey.
Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
1-0 the count. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Flipped out the other way towards short, and that'll be the second out. Settling in now, Enrique Macias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lofted in the air out to right field. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Ken Moses will be sent.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills. A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Smokey takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 20, Smokey.
Coming to the plate now, Vincent O.
Leading off for Washington, left fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Vincent O.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2-1 now to Mookie. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Liner towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Devin Travis. It was a walk in his last trip.
Second baseman.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he fouls this one off.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Renfroe has a play, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Bottom part of Johan Camargo will get the call to pinch hit here.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more.
Smokey will likely be the last to join this ball game as he'll take the ball in the 17th inning. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just not.
Things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the one here.
And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
The count is 1-2.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Greg Allen will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Chavez loves it, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Victor Gutierrez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Round to the right side, taken in by Goldschmidt, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents to say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now the 2-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Washington. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Here's Mookie Betts as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way.
Popped
him up. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Tyler Austin now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nationals gone in order. This remains a 5. So here now is the pitcher, Smokey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Too high, 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball four, so now the potential winning run is aboard at first. At the plate, Ken Moses. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Runners on the move for second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Alston will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number two. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 2-1. He's running. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hit. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. It was a walk in his last trip. Takes a knee-high fastball. Smoke toward third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Well, you don't want to do the math on a 1 for 7, but the base hit might leave him with a little more positive taste from this one.
100%, Matty. Give me that knock all day long. The last thing you want is an 0 for 7. That's like 2 days of being terrible.
Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. So striding forward now, Pedro Severino. And he can get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Evan Sizemore. And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered. Smokey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Smokey.
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh.
Brandon Nimmo.
Lays off 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Moving under it, Larson. 1 out. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Patterson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Rubber.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Renfroe looking up into the bleachers and gone. In now, Miles Harper. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 3 runs already home here. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Six runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. This is line to left. Renfroe is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Brendan Drury is going to be asked to get a 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Rockies Smokey is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, David Dahl. Hot shot on the ground is short. A bare hand for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Stepping in for the Braves, Smokey, as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Leading off the inning, Tim Beckham, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number two. Grounded to short. Camargo brings it in. And there's one away. Digging in to try it again, Breivik Valera. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is taken outside for ball one. Two and 0 now. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 3 and 0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
There's ball 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, Sean Manaea. First time up, he went down looking. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch.
Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball 2.
Now 2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The next to bat for Atlanta, Smokey. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Yeah, boy, way to get on base. Check your outfielders.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Moses. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Moses.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
0-1, here it comes. A ball and a strike. And a fastball just a bit high. Blackmon stands at second with no outs. 3-1 to the Rockies left fielder. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel to first.
Hit down the line at first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Patterson has it in his sights. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now in the box, Trevor Story. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Seared down the first baseline. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Now at the plate, David Dahl. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder, David.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. And it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Sanchez racing back. Gone!
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Breivik Valera scans in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
The catcher, number 28.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball
one, no strikes.
Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Raimel Tapia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Enters play here at 279. 1 home run and 17 RBIs. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Chavez takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily. Dansby Swanson will be summoned up. 11-3 the final score in this contest. The Atlanta Braves. Smokey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Smokey.
Ready for another shot now. Steven Souza. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. Into the box, Miguel Gomez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. 2 balls and a strike. Smokey, originally from New York State. He was a 24th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
0-1, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria. Two and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Relay to first in time and just. So in now for San Francisco, Addison Reed. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that's the second out. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Larson ranging back at the track, but he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by. right here.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Addison. Smokey comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Kyle Schwarber will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory.
Now playing center field, number 60, Julian Sanchez. Leading out for the Giants.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Schwarber hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in my lineup every day of the week. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up.
Ender.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 balls and a strike now. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 2-1 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It was a walk in his last trip.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Chavez is there, and that's the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! It was mostly pitching and defense in this one. Smokey takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 20, Smokey.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Woody Culver.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman.
Lifted down the line in left.
Culver.
Renfroe on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 40.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Severino.
And that one stayed up a little high. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Weak chopper up the line. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Tobias Warren. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now.
No strike.
The 2-1. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Right there. Find yourself in a 2-2 count right here.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Sam Tuivalala is on a 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Yanks used a nice fit. Smokey is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 20, Smokey.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
Left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Pitch on the way. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he gets regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Mike Moustakas. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Patterson has a beat on it. 2 down. Up next will be Nick Williams. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Nick Williams.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Drilled down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep.
Ouch, that one hit him. Ready for another chance. Jace Peterson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. No balls and 1 strike. Williams over at second. Now on at first with 2 down. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Sometimes. That
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. No. Stepping up now, Tommy Hunter, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Larson is under it. 1 down.
No runner, no runner.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford.
Now batting. Georgia.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Around the horn they go. 5-4. Johan Camargo. Come on. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Braves came through late. Smokey trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Smokey.
Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, that's a pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in now, number 90. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Hoskins at third. Williams on second. Alfaro at first. 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to count. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get. In now, Vince Velasquez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Sanchez on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Byron Buxton now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sanchez is there. 2 down. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. No hits to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Line drive to center field. Larson is there, and he has it for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the left-handed hitting third, Mike Moustakas to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. In now, Nick Williams. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get. Johan Camargo will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the inning.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit.
Smokey takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Smokey.
Next up for New York, Phillip Evans. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Calling for it, Larson, 2 gone.
Hey, no runner, eat it, eat it.
Next for the Mets, Tomas Nido. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Cespedes is off at first with 2 away. And that's over, 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage.
Swing and a little tapper, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Seth Lugo, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Into the corner and slicing foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Renfroe giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Standing in, Rico Guillen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Behind 0-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Patterson is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So digging in now, Henry Tamori. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Larson racing back, still going back. Gone! Standing in now, Johnny Leone. He drives a liner to right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
In the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Atlanta Braves took the lead in the 2nd inning. Smokey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
eighth.
20, Smokey.
Stepping into the box, Rico Guillen. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A ball and no strikes. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Full count, 3-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Gavin Cecchini next. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Too high, and it's 3-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball. He didn't miss it.
Into the box, Johnny Leone. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high.
These are the... You find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
Hey, no runner, cut it.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, Hero, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
The 0-1 on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get
high and deep to straightaway right. Patterson looks up. Gone! Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the tough.
Smokey is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. In now for the O's, Rob Brantley. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Ready now for Baltimore, Evan Price. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air down the right field line. Patterson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Whit Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
This has popped up. Goldschmidt over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Malik Smith the next to hit. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In his career, Frazier is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Brantley at second. Smith on at first with 2 down. 2-2 to Adam Frazier. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look at. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Out to left field. Sanchez is there. He's got it 1 away. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. The 1-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ready now, Terrell Rodriguez, runner in scoring position with Sergan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Shot to left field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Into the box now, Rob Brantley. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers.
7-1 the final today. Baltimore used a nice fifth inning to take the lead.
A pitching coach checks in with a member of his staff.
Smokey trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Smokey.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Counts 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a drive out to left center field.
Coming, relay, here we go.
Run in. Here's a second runner around third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is in there.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. That was a curveball that never really broke. Stayed high. Frazier at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Moses is there, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rob Brantley. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Moses has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Whit Merrifield. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-1-1.
Played on the backhand. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Malik Smith. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on top 7-2. Coming to the plate now, Josh Cowan. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Cowan.
Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here's a strike. Sinking liner toward left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Digging in now, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line.
3-3.
But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Josh Donaldson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Striding into the box, Adam Frazier. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Frazier is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Terrell Rodriguez would be next. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Moving under it, Sanchez, and the inning is over. Orioles settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. The O's lead this thing 8-2. At the plate, Terrell Rodriguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Rodriguez.
Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Into the box now, Rob Brantley. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Renfroe, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Malik Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Sanchez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Cowan is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
A ball and a strike. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Rodriguez over at second. Brantley at first. 2 out in the inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Hit to short.
Swanson scoops it up.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Orioles are on top 8-2.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
8-2 is how. Smokey takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 20, Smokey.
Digging in, Tomas Nido. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Cicchini aboard here at first with nobody out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Johnny Leone will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. In there, no balls and a strike. The one pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. A high fastball is in there.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
4.
Sanchez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Vinny Prado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Heading out towards shallow right. Patterson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great 2 left for the Mets. Score remains steady. 7-5. How today's comes to an end. Atlanta used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Steven Matz earns his 12th game. John Ginn